Is your child saying they want to live with you and not the other parent? You might be wondering if that actually matters to the court and whether or not your child gets to choose which parent they want to live with. I'm Matt Dolan with Dolan Divorce Lawyers in Connecticut, and today I'm going to talk about how much your child's voice matters in Connecticut custody court. Now, first off, age matters. There's no set age at which your child's opinion does matter. It's really a sliding scale depending on the maturity of your child. So if you have a 5-year-old, for example, who's saying he or she wants to live with you and not the other parent, that's really not going to carry a lot of weight. It can carry some weight, but a 5-year-old doesn't really have enough development to really choose which parent would be best for them to live with. Now, if you have a 16-year-old, for example, that's different. A 16-year-old is more developed. They, can really make more decisions as to what is best for them. And the court will give that a lot more weight than the situation of a 5-year-old. And obviously, there's a large gap between age 5 and 16. So really, it depends, and as your child gets older, their voice will carry more and more weight as they develop. And it's not just their opinion, their reasons for that opinion also matter. If they're saying, oh, they want to live with mom because mom lets me do whatever I want, I get to play video games all day, etc., that's not going to carry a lot of weight because ultimately the court is deciding based on what is in the best interest of the child, and they're not likely to find that it is in the best interest of the child to be with a parent who kind of lets them do whatever they want, doesn't have supervision, etc. So the reasons for the child's preference matter in making that determination. And ultimately, there are a number of factors that the court is considering. So the ultimate standard is what is in the best interest of the child, and there are 17 statutory factors that the court can consider, and I've included a link to those factors here. It's page 8 of the document in the link. And you'll see that the child's preference is only one of those 17 factors. So there are a whole number of things that the court is considering in making determinations as to where your child should live based on the best interest of your child. You may also be wondering, how is the court going to hear the opinion of your child? It's highly unlikely that your child will be testifying in court. The courts don't like to put kids in the middle by having them in open court. That can be traumatic for children. So what will more likely happen is a guardian ad litem will be appointed, or there will be a comprehensive custody evaluation by the Family Relations Office in Connecticut. So in those situations, there will be a neutral party, either the guardian ad litem or family relations with the state, who will be doing an examination into the family, talking to both parents, talking to the school, talking to family and friends of the parents, talking to the pediatrician, etc., to really get an understanding of what is going on in the family. And that neutral party will also talk to the child to learn what that child's preferences are and the reasons for those preferences. And then that neutral party will relay the child's opinion to the court. So the child will not be testifying. Their opinion will be getting through to the court through a third party so that they're not exposed to the open court system. So those are the basics on how your child's voice is heard in Connecticut custody court. And again, your child's voice and their opinion is just one of many factors that the court is considering in determining where your child will live in Connecticut custody cases. So as usual, if you have any other questions, you can feel free to contact our office. And if you are looking for representation in a divorce or family law case here in Connecticut, you can contact our office as well.